I'm Jennifer Angel. These are your stars, Gemini. Now, your ruling planet Mercury is about to go retrograde. You have a week this week, which you have to sort of get things under control and, get things locked down. The more that you can start and put into action or finalize before Mercury goes retrograde, the best. It's not to say that you can't do anything in a Mercury retrograde period. It's certainly not. I mean, it just means that you need to be a little more careful with what you do, how you do it, and be more diligent about checking the details. It's easy for mix-ups and miscommunications to happen over this period. Now, it's actually falling in for the first part when it goes retrograde on the 12th. It'll be in your solar 11th house. Now, this is quite a social position. It's all to do with friends, giving back, any sort of charitable events or situations that you're involved in. Now, during the course of the month, later on in the month, it will then move back into your solar 10th house. Okay, so we'll talk about this when it comes up in a few weeks' time. So then it will be affecting your area of business, and work and career. So particularly right now, I would suggest that if you can focus on business, in particular, or your career or work or any changes that you're doing, if you can really get down the basis of this and do the main work on this now, particularly say you're considering changing jobs, be good to do the legwork on that now. So then when Mercury does go retrograde, it is your ruling planet, so it does, have a strong pull on you regardless of where it is in the zodiac. So when it does go retrograde, you won't feel the effect of it as much, let's say. Now, the other thing that a Mercury retrograde period can do is it can slow things up, which is not a bad thing. It can really just give you a little more time to get yourself organized and think things through and see what's happening, in other areas as well. So it's not all bad news. Okay, now for this week on the 8th, there's a full moon in your area of family. So don't be surprised if there's some sudden news or changes that you hear about coming through, or some upsets that need to be dealt with that come through on a family level as well. It may not necessarily be directly to do with you, but you might just need to be there to give a good, open heart and a good listening ear to somebody, okay? So keep that in mind. Have a great week, Gemini. I'm Jennifer Angel. See you next week.